Hey, I'm gonna put on my little music and stuff. I'm just gonna walk the yard and water it with y'all real quick. Tell y'all what's going on with Bobby and stuff. How you day going? Hold on, let me do all my little thingamabobs. Hey, trying to get us some music, Try to get us some music. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Let me turn it down. We got stuff out here drooping, and we about to I'm gonna give it a good watering while we chit chat up here. I should have brought fixed me something to drink, but oh well. I ain't gonna be here long. We're not gonna be on here long at all. Good gracious. I need to water stuff. It's really not good to water stuff in the middle of the day, but we about to go, so I wanna get some stuff a good whoop, I wanna get some stuff a good dose of water because I don't know when the next time it's gonna rain. So I got some okra and some pepper plants. Hey, YKA. I'm just watering the garden. Um, we're about to have to make a little trip, so I want to give everything a good little watering. Hey, rooms. Hey, double tap the screen for me, please, and thank you. It's Contagious Gardening with Melanie and Bobby. And I'm just out here. I'm going to give everything a good little watering before, hold on. Ooh, look, I'm flipping. Try to get my avocado tree. My damn water hose said twisted. Oh, Lord. And my avocado tree. Give him some water. Thank you. Thank you. It's my little garden. I'm going to go around the front, but we're about to go out of town. So, and it's kind of an emergency. So before I go, I want to just water some stuff because we hadn't had any rain. We hadn't had any rain in a while. And I don't want stuff to die while we're gone. I don't know how long we're going to be gone. So just walk with me while I water, y'all. Whoop. What time is it? It is 3:07 here. What time is it where you at? Hey, Open, what's up? I just want to give everything a good little watering before we go. Because I don't know how long we're going to be gone. So, and it was supposed to rain yesterday, but that little rain didn't do nothing. So, so yeah. That's all. Hold on. Where are you from and what time is it there? It is 3:07. See, I got caught on the thingamabob. Stuff be out here. Whoop. Them little things, boy. That purple cabbage and stuff. Oh, you from Italy? Well, nice to meet you. You know, Bobby put this stuff in. Nice to meet you and welcome to Contagious Gardening with Melanie and Bobby. Well, Bobby planted these maybe a week ago now. And it hadn't rained. It hasn't rained much. So before we go out of town, and I'll tell y'all why we're going out of town soon in a minute, because I know I'm going to have to take a sit-down break. But these are the purple cabbage. I'm going to give all of them a good little soaking. Ooh, oh, shoe came off, y'all. Bobby's in the bed resting, trying to fight. Thank you, Open. Double tap the screen. But yeah, we got to take an emergency trip to the hospital. I'm waiting on my ride now. So I figured before I go, give everything a good gardening. A good watering. So all the ideal time to water in the heat of the day, but it is what it is. Like I said, I don't know how long we're gonna be gone, and I don't want the stuff to die while we're gone. So we're just gonna, yeah, it ain't looking too good today, Open. So I'm like, I can't, even though he said don't go or don't call, I'm like, okay, I would look crazy if sat here and let something happen to him and I didn't make him go to the hospital. And I don't want that on my conscience or nothing like that. So I woke up this morning, he was having a hard time when we woke up. And I was like, okay, look, we gotta go somewhere. Go somewhere. we gotta do. So I'm gonna just give everything a little good little drink of water before we go. You know, these cucumbers we still had cucumbers coming, but those bugs were still around. So you see the holes in there. Um, they still coming, but they getting ate up like this one. Look, that's that worm that got in those other cucumbers that time. So we just gonna let this ride on out. I ain't really tripping. I got my fair share of cucumbers for the season. Anyway, I got lots of cucumbers this season, so it's all good. I ain't even tripping. It's time for collard greens and cabbages and stuff like that. And then we got, let me get this one a good, I'm just gonna sit this in here. I'm gonna sit this one. Oh, it's a bunch of ants in there. Oh my God. I don't know what they doing in there. Hold on, bear with me, y'all. I'm working with one hand. With this tomato, we got our first tomato on that. And y'all know this plant been growing forever. And we finally getting a tomato on it. Oh, there's some more. I didn't even know those were right there. I didn't even know those were right there. And then, this video can be like, I know we're probably gonna be in the hospital for a while. So at least Bobby can take a look. Hey, JC Collect. Calamity Jane. Yeah, this is a little impromptu live because we got to take a trip to the emergency room. You know, I'm waiting on my ride and stuff. So that's why it was titled Goodbye to the Garden. Welcome to Contagious Gardening. But I'm just trying to give everything a good skin before we go. Because like I said, I don't know how long we're going to be gone. Jalapeno will probably be red. So that's what I'm doing today. Or at this moment. My daughter is on the way. She, it takes her about oh shit. Oh, excuse me, the water hit me in the face, y'all. But, let me sit y'all down 1 second. Dang, the water. And I said, let me come on out here and get this stuff a good soaking while I can. Oh, let me put it that way. My bad, y'all. But we got these mustards, all our mustard greens and our onions. This doggone water hose. We got these peppers. But it's been like, it was supposed to rain yesterday. It like drizzled. But it wasn't a good soaking like what we needed. Lord. That's what I need, Bobby, y'all. I'm gonna water the garlic. Remember the last live we planted this garlic. So I'm gonna just let that run right there for a second while I straighten out this water hose and make sure I don't get no more kinks in it. But yeah, it's 3, so I'm figuring we'll probably be in Atlanta by 6. And then they can start working on him, you know, and that way at least he'll be stable and comfortable because, you know, like I said, I look crazy to just sit here and try to watch him fight this. And I'm not a doctor. So, and his parents would probably look at me crazy, like, what in the world? Why you ain't take him to the doctor? And I'm not gonna want that on my conscience or nothing, you know? So, and we're going up there to Emory. Emory has a cancer set, oh Lord, I'm my tongue tied. A cancer center on site. So that way, you know, everything will be, you know, they could just take the lab work right to the cancer center and hopefully they can start working on him and get him back to life, get him back. But all the collard greens and stuff that we planted, the cabbage, some collard greens. I'm actually probably gonna just sit this down and go have a sit down myself and just let it soak and just let it soak in some spots. But the collard greens are looking good. There's some more broccoli that we didn't get to plant. What's up, Queen Spirit? Thank you, Queen Spirit. Yeah, we headed to the emergency room. Like, I'm waiting on my daughter. We'll be up there at Emory because today is rough. The collard greens that we got. Don't give everything just a good little watering in before we go. Because I don't know how long we're going to be there and stuff. Yep. Yeah, I know open because, you know, we done had some scary moments. So, the turnips over there. Let me see. Yeah, I don't want to. He's sitting around just be okay, and it ain't okay. And that appointment to the oncologist is all the way into the 29th. And it's so crazy, y'all. It's like the symptoms didn't get bad until after he had the CAT scan and they told us what it was. And then it seemed like it's just been a rapid decline since that day. And it's just only been a week or so. So I say it's better to be in the hospital than not in the hospital. Because I'm already a nervous wreck, just to be honest with y'all. It scared me half to death. But yeah, I'm sorry I had y'all stuck right there. Thank you, Queen Spring. Yeah, the collards are looking real good, girl. And they just came right on up. We got a lot of stuff that we didn't get a chance to plant before he started feeling bad. Like we got that broccoli, but I'm gonna water that down real good too. And then his mama probably gonna come over here and get them and put them in her yard. So nothing will go to waste. Oop. But I just want to get out here and it's that rosemary. Uh-oh, what I do that for? I don't want that on there. I don't know what I just did. But that's our big rosemary bush. And it's really mostly like, and it's okay that we'll be gone, I think, because collard greens and the turnips and the rutabagas and the cabbage, they're all like hardy plants anyway. So they don't take a lot. Like this kale, the kale. Look at that some water. So they're real low maintenance anyway. So they'll be fine while we're gone. This is my romaine. I don't know if I showed y'all that I did that. And we got some bell peppers down here. There's my turmeric came back and my ginger. Well, y'all know that last video. Oop, I'm gonna sit that down. That last video I did, something had been eating on my ginger down in there. But see, now I got new leaves. So, yeah, we got mustard greens and then something was eating on my turmeric. But see, now I got a brand new leaf. It was eating my turmeric up, but now it's coming back. We got these purple mustards over here, Queen Spirit. Those are mustards. You see the purple in them? And then all of these are mustards. They purple mustard. They taste the same pretty much. This one, that's why I needed the water. Look, it's all wilty. But these are mustards. We got some regular mustard somewhere around here too, but I can't tell you right now. Ooh, that took a lot out of me walking around. But yeah, I just want to get everything a good watering down before we go. And like I said, my daughter lives, she got off from work early today. So she was gonna run by her house and grab something and then come here. And it takes like an hour and a half to get here, depending on the traffic, because we know it's always traffic going to Atlanta. It's always traffic, especially probably this time of day. So I'm thinking we'll get up there about 8 o'clock or so, probably 7:30, 8 o'clock. But I just want to do a quick little live. You all right? You better take care of that little girl, honey. You better look. We gotta take care of our people. You can. It's cool. I ain't doing nothing, and I won't even be here long. I just want to take one little last. I want to get the garden some water before we left. So that's really why I came live and tell everything. I hope everything down here grows nicely without us. We did put some onions down. We put some red onions down and some white onions down that a friend of ours brought. And got the purple cabbage down. So we got most of the stuff that we had. We got it down. So, and like I said, all of this stuff is like cold hardy and they heat, they just good hardy plants. Yeah. So unless the worms come through and eat them, like something been getting in them, some worm been eating on them. But unless the worms just eat everything, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we end up giving the greens to Bobby's mama, and she mix them all together. She'll mix the turnips and the mustards. She'll mix, and then what we found out that you can eat the rutabaga leaves. Bobby's mama loves rutabagas, but we found out that you can eat the leaves. So sometimes we'll even cut up some of the rutabaga leaves in there with them. Yep. I just want to give everything a good little watering. I could have been lazy and just set up the sprinkler, but I said no. Let me go just make this video too. Bobby hadn't been outside in a couple of days, so this will give him something to look at. I wonder if it'll reach over there without me tearing up something. Yeah, prayers for Noodles too. She in urgent care. Let's pray for everybody, honey. But hopefully, whatever's going on with Noodles ain't that serious. And they can get some cream or some allergy medicine or something and knock it on out. Ain't that crazy? Malika was just talking about a skin thing, and now we got Noodles with a skin thing. That's crazy. That is crazy. But I wanted to know, he did ask me what, so I'm going to let that stay there again. It'll soak in. We got a jungle. We were going to put the broccoli over here. We were going to put the broccoli back here. But he, he didn't get the energy to come back out to clear that area. That's where we're going to put the broccoli. And then we still got tomatoes. I don't know whether we should pull these. We got tomatoes down there. We just got stuff just everywhere, y'all. So I don't know whether we, look, there's some tomatoes right there. Yep, I had a Swiss chard plant that lasted forever. It finally just died off, but this Swiss chard, we used to put that, we'll do like saute, I would saute the Swiss chard and the spinach together. And then I made like my spinach dip with that one time. So Swiss chard and spinach dip. Tasted fine to me. But I'm gonna walk back here because he wanted to know what these peppers look like. Oh, this plant probably, no more poblanos, Bobby. Poblano plant looks like it's dying. But, he been sick, so I hadn't been out here. I've been next to him. But we still got a jalapeno. We still got these little Mad Hatters. And it'll still be hot here. It's November, it's October, but we don't really get cold until like January sometimes. Another jalapeno. And then these are, I like growing them, but we have so many. But yeah, but that's all. I just really wanted to come and do that. And I don't know, maybe the time in the hospital, I'll have time to throw some videos together, work on my editing skills and stuff. Because I got lots of pictures and stuff. I just need to be able to put them together. Just need to be able to put them together. Oh, whew. Let me turn it back around. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. Yeah, we had Swiss. Well, I don't know why we didn't get Swiss chard this year, but we didn't. Everything. The stuff in the pots, I really want to give it like a really good soaking because they go dry so fast. If it's in the ground, it can kind of pull moisture from the ground. The roots can go deeper and pull moisture from the ground, but the ones in the pots, they dry out so fast. And I really should have hooked up the sprinkler because, shoot, I'm running out of breath. But yeah. The little kids, the kids coming off the school bus, they usually come over here and buy